Today, the 1st of June, Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now. It's an emergency. The identity of the person who wants to harm you is out. Here is the name. Open immediately, ***. My child, stop everything you're doing right now and listen carefully. This moment is not ordinary. This message is not random. I've been trying to reach you, and now, this is your final window to hear it clearly. What you're about to know will change the way you look at someone you thought you could trust. I, the Lord your God, along with Archangel Michael, have been watching the steps of someone who has been secretly circling your life, not to bless it, but to break it. Their name has been whispered in divine courts. And today, the mask is falling. You feel it, don't you? That strange tension in your heart lately. That silent battle in your mind. The sudden feeling that someone is watching you or hoping you fail, even though they smile in front of you. My child, that feeling is not your imagination. It is not fear. It is me, nudging you. It is me, your God, trying to alert you before something hidden strikes you like a sudden wind. Because the person who has been trying to ruin your peace is closer than you think. They've been smiling, while setting traps behind your back. Speaking gently, while placing stones in your path. Acting concerned, while secretly hoping you fall. And I've had enough. My mercy is for you, not for the ones who silently pray for your downfall. Today, my sword of truth is moving through your life. Archangel Michael has been given the order to intervene, because time is too short, and your purpose is too big to be derailed by a pretender wearing the mask of care. Child, listen. You might not even believe who this person is at first. Because they don't look like a threat. But I see hearts, not faces. I see motives, not appearances. And I saw their thoughts, their secret conversations, the twisted jealousy that hides behind their kindness. They couldn't stand seeing you shine. They couldn't celebrate your quiet victories. So instead, they chose the low path, of bitterness, envy, and silent harm. This is why I've sent Archangel Michael today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. But today, June 1st. Because the line has been crossed. You must be protected. You must be warned. And you must be awakened. My angels have been standing guard, but your awareness is the final shield. I order you to open your eyes and stop treating snakes like friends. Warning: wait. Before you read further, make sure you subscribe. This is how you stay connected to heaven's messages, and never miss an urgent warning again. Your life may depend on it, *** warning. The one who's pretending to care? They asked about you recently. But not in love, in calculation. I heard them speaking. Not out loud, but in the whispers of intention. And I don't care how close they act, how often they check in, how kind their messages are. I see the real reason they're still watching you. They don't want to help. They want information. They want to study you. They want to know your weak points. And worse, they have spoken to someone else about how to make your life more difficult. Yes, child. I heard it. I heard the conversation that you never heard. I watched as they sent that message that was full of flattery on the surface but full of poison inside. And I held back for a while. I waited for them to repent. I waited for them to change. I gave them time. But their heart is hardened. And now, my justice is activated. And I need you to believe me. Don't say, but God, they were always there for me. Don't say, but they knew my secrets. Don't say, but we go way back. Because I say to you, not everyone in your history deserves a seat in your destiny. Not everyone who came with you into the storm deserves to stand with you in the sunlight. And some people, some names, must be cut off before the next door can open for you. Yes, a name. I know you're waiting to hear it. You're wondering, God, who is it? Tell me now. But I say, prepare your spirit. Because when I give you the sign, you will feel it in your bones. I will not shout the name from the rooftops. I will whisper it in a way only you can understand. I will confirm it in dreams, in sudden moments, in a message that catches your breath. And when it hits you, you will know. You will say, "Oh my God, it was them the whole time." Child, you were never supposed to walk blindly. I gave you discernment, not just to read scriptures, but to read people. To see beyond charm. To sense beyond the surface. And today is the day I switch that discernment on fully. No more ignoring red flags. No more doubting yourself. No more trusting just because someone says the right things. This is the last time you'll cry for a betrayal I already tried to warn you about. The person who tried to harm you, their time is up. I'm revealing them now. And not only that, I'm removing them. Watch what happens next. Watch who stumbles. Watch who gets exposed without you saying a word. That's me. That's my hand pulling the curtain back. And when the mask falls off, don't try to fix it. Don't reach back out. Don't give another chance. Because this time, I am the one walking away from them, on your behalf. I don't just love you. I protect you. I fight for you. I expose the lies around you. Even when you're too soft to confront it. Even when your heart is too kind to let go. That's why I send Archangel Michael. Because he doesn't play games. He doesn't wait for second chances. He arrives with a sword and clears the path. And that's what's happening right now. Some of you reading this, your spirit is shaking. Your hands feel cold. You feel breathless. That's not fear. That's revelation. That's the Holy Spirit pressing the truth into your soul like a stamp. That's me confirming what you already suspected. And that's me telling you, you are not crazy. You were not wrong. You were hearing me all along. Someone tried to curse your name behind closed doors. But now, their name is being revealed in heaven. And when heaven reveals a name, it cannot be covered again. Your freedom is tied to your awareness. Your peace is tied to your decisions. And your future depends on your ability to obey me quickly. So I'm saying this, block them. Cancel the meeting. Avoid the visit. Delay the phone call. Don't explain. Just move. I will handle the consequences. You handle the obedience. You want to know who the person is? You'll know by this. Asterisk the one who always asks about your next step. Asterisk the one who speaks peace but leaves you anxious. Asterisk the one who vanished when you needed support. Asterisk the one whose name always leaves you confused, not calm. My child, pay attention. It's not a stranger. It's someone who studied you. Watched you. Gathered details. And now, is about to be removed from your life by my divine hand. But you must not delay. Open your eyes. Prepare your heart. And listen for my voice. Archangel Michael is still standing by your door. He has been waiting for you to read this to complete the assignment. If you skip this message or ignore it, the delay will cost more than you can imagine. But if you obey it, protection will rush in like wind. The spiritual attack ends now. And this time, you won't just survive, you'll rise. I will continue this message. Say, continue, when you're ready for the next part. And now that you've opened your heart, I can speak to you more clearly. You've been walking around with a question that weighs heavy: why does it always feel like someone is trying to pull me down, even when I'm doing good? You feel like every time peace begins to settle, something invisible moves in to shake it again. Let me tell you the truth. It's not in your head. It's not just bad luck. It's spiritual warfare. And the one behind it has been hiding behind a familiar face. But not anymore. Today is not just the 1st of June, it's a divine shift. It's the day I let the hidden enemy trip over their own words. It's the day I allow the trap they set for you to catch their own feet. Archangel Michael has waited for this moment. He has been watching the timeline, holding his sword, waiting for the green light from me. And now it has been given. You have stepped into the moment where their secrets collapse, their lies fall apart, and their power over you dissolves like mist in the morning. This is where you rise, child. This is where the confusion ends. You've been fighting a battle without knowing where the arrows are coming from. You've been feeling drained without knowing who's draining you. You've had dreams where you wake up tired, and it's because the war never stopped. Even in your sleep, you were being targeted. But I didn't let them win. I placed my angels around you while you slept. You never saw the battles, but the bruises on your heart were real. And now, I'm telling you, the name behind it is out. Their strategy was to keep you small. Their fear was your success. Their anger wasn't personal, it was spiritual. Because the light in you activated the darkness in them. You didn't offend them by your words, you offended their shadows by simply being light. You walked in, smiled, gave freely, and that was enough to trigger the envy they never confessed. They never healed, so they hated you quietly. They never grew, so they gossiped about you privately. But I listened. I waited. I watched. And now, I speak. I'm giving you the strength to cut the cord. To walk away with no guilt. To recognize that some people were never sent to support you. They were sent to spy. Some weren't your friends. They were your assignment. And the test is over. You passed. You held your heart when you could have hardened it. You stayed kind when you could have been cruel. You gave when you could have guarded. And now, I reward you. I reward you with vision. With clarity. With power. With protection. And yes, with the name you've been waiting to know. But understand this, when I show you the name, I don't want you to confront. I want you to release. I don't want you to sink to their level. I want you to rise so high, their voice can't reach anymore. The true punishment for darkness is not your revenge. It's your elevation. And that is what's next for you, elevation. So when the name flashes across your spirit in a dream or a message or a whisper, don't panic. Just nod. That's me confirming. That's me saying, you're not crazy. This was never your fault. They just couldn't handle your favor. Don't go searching for proof. I am your proof. Don't wait for others to agree. I am the only witness you need. You've been quiet about this pain for too long. Smiling through suspicion. Laughing through tension. But today, I tear off the fake peace. I remove the forced connection. And I replace it with divine separation. There's no blessing in pretending anymore. The time for pretending is over. The truth must rise, and it is rising now. My child, you might cry after this revelation. You might feel disappointed in yourself for not seeing it sooner. You might think, why didn't I listen to my gut? But I say, don't be ashamed. You chose love. You gave grace. You believed the best. That's not weakness, that's my character in you. That's the heart I gave you. But now I'm giving you something new, a sword. It's time to guard your spirit. To protect your energy. To stop letting access be automatic. You are not here to be drained. You are here to deliver light. And from this day forward, not everyone deserves a seat near your flame. You'll know who I'm talking about by their shift. Watch their energy change after this. They'll grow distant. They'll make strange comments. They'll act offended by your silence. That's because they feel their grip slipping. Don't chase it. Let it fall. You're not losing something. You're being freed. And there's one more thing I must tell you, don't repeat this mistake. When I remove someone, don't re-invite them. When I close a door, don't knock on it. When I delete a name, don't rewrite it in your contacts. When you feel the peace after release, don't confuse it with loneliness. It's freedom. I'm making space. For what's next? Because what's next, child, is bigger than your pain. What's next is healing. Love. Unexpected favor. Sudden joy. Real connection. The kind that doesn't betray you in the background. The kind that prays for you when you're not watching. The kind that doesn't compete with you, but covers you. I have prepared someone to replace what's being removed. And this person, this blessing, will not come until the distraction is gone. That's why I'm pushing this now. That's why the urgency is strong. That's why this message found you today. Because timing matters. And the one who wants to harm you is planning something soon. But their plan just got blocked. Because you opened this in time. And I'll say this again, do not take this lightly. Archangel Michael is standing with sword drawn. He is guarding your decisions. Every second you wait, you allow risk. Every step you take in obedience, you gain protection. So don't second guess anymore. You're not just being warned. You're being rescued. Say, continue, when you're ready to hear what happens in the next 24 hours, and why the angel said this is your only window to escape this spiritual trap. And now, my child, come closer, because what I'm about to reveal is not just about the past. It's about the next 24 hours. I don't want you to panic, but I do want you to take this seriously. Because you are standing at the edge of two possible outcomes. One path leads to divine protection, restoration, and victory, the other leads to emotional damage, spiritual confusion, and a delay in your blessing. The choice is yours. But time is running. You see, the person who wanted to harm you wasn't just thinking dark thoughts. They were planning something. A conversation. A message. A decision. Something is happening now, behind closed doors, that has your name on it, but not with good intentions. They have been talking to someone about you, trying to twist your image, plant doubts, or manipulate others to see you differently. And they thought they could get away with it. But they forgot one thing: I hear what they say in secret, I hear the whispers. I see the motives. I know when someone is fake praying for you but really cursing you in their heart. And so today, I am exposing all of it. Not with noise, not with drama, but with a quiet storm that starts in your soul. That tug you're feeling right now as you read this? That's not anxiety. That's your spiritual radar going off. And here's what you need to understand: this next 24 hours are crucial because the enemy wants to trigger you. The person you trusted may try to reach out, through a message, a call, even a subtle, just checking in, kind of text. Don't be fooled. They are not coming to heal. They are coming to harvest. To see if they still have access. To see if you still open the door. But I am telling you, do not open it. Because the moment you say, yes, you break the shield I've placed around you. The moment you engage, you delay the breakthrough that's already moving toward you. Their words may sound sweet, but they are dipped in spiritual poison. Their timing may feel perfect, but it's plotted. Their presence may seem familiar, but it's dangerous. You might be asking, God, if this person is so dangerous, why did you allow them to stay in my life for so long? Because I wanted you to see for yourself what I already knew. I wanted you to develop discernment. I wanted you to stop seeing through the lens of desperation and start seeing through the lens of destiny. And now that your eyes are finally adjusting to my light, I can show you the full picture. This person did not just wish you harm. They acted. They spoke behind your back. They may have laughed at your pain. They may have tried to confuse others about you. But here's what they don't know: I turned their gossip into your growth, I turned their betrayal into your birthing season. They thought they buried you, but really, they planted you. And now, what's coming is not just exposure. It's elevation. But elevation requires separation. So don't cry when I take them away. Don't grieve what I'm trying to deliver you from. Because what I have planned is far greater than the history you're trying to hold on to. Let me tell you something deep now, something you felt, but maybe never had words for. You are being called to something higher, and not everyone in your current circle is meant to climb with you. You've tried to take them with you. You've begged me to change them. You've prayed for the connection to work. But I didn't create you to babysit betrayal. I created you to break patterns. And you can't do that while you're still handcuffed to comfort. So here's what will happen in the next 24 hours. Asterisk, you will feel a sudden shift in energy. Asterisk, someone may behave strangely around you. Asterisk, a dream or thought may become unusually clear. Asterisk, a text, a message, or a call may come through. And when that moment happens, pause. Don't react. Don't engage. Come to me first. Pray. Listen. Observe. I will confirm everything. You see, when I reveal the identity of the one who has been targeting you, it's not so you can fight them. It's so you can walk away in peace. That's the most powerful revenge, not noise, not arguments, not tears, but peace. Unshaken, unbothered, and unbent peace. Archangel Michael is still here. He's not leaving until you've made the right decision. His sword is drawn. His wings are extended. He is fighting in realms you cannot see. The enemy has tried to delay this message from reaching you. That's why you were distracted, tired, or almost skipped this message. But you're here. You made it. And that means something is being broken right now. This isn't the kind of battle you win with shouting. This is the kind you win with stillness. Obedience. Inner strength. You win by not replying, by not explaining, by not chasing. You win by recognizing that your spirit deserves peace more than your mind deserves answers. Yes, I know you want to ask them why. I know you want closure. But I say to you, your healing does not require their apology. Your growth is not dependent on their guilt. I am your closure. I am your justice. I am your defense. Let me defend you. I will send divine signs that you are making the right choice. I will bring clarity to your spirit that no human can offer. I will bring people into your life who are safe, who are kind, who are real. But first, I need you to do something hard. Let go. Let go of the version of them you loved. Let go of the fantasy that they will change. Let go of the lie that you need their support to succeed. Because you don't. You never did. You are not alone, even though it feels like it sometimes. Heaven is surrounding you. I've assigned angels to every side of your life. You may not see them, but they are real. One sits beside you now. Another walks beside you when you step outside. Another covers your home while you sleep. And Archangel Michael, the warrior angel, has been stationed at your heart. To protect it. To guard it. To help you let go of what's hurting you quietly. So now, child, it's your move. You can choose silence or stress. Stillness or struggle. My protection or their pretense. But I am pleading with you, choose wisely. Don't delay. Don't second guess. Don't stay tied to something I am burning away. Say, continue, if you're ready to hear how heaven will reward your obedience in the next 7 days, and the exact kind of blessing that is waiting for you once you fully walk away. Because now, my child, we enter the most important part of this divine message, the reward. You see, I never ask you to let go without giving something greater in return. I never take from you unless I'm about to replace it with something more aligned with your soul. That's who I am. I'm not just the God who corrects, I'm the God who compensates. And right now, the angels in heaven are preparing a blessing for you that cannot be stolen, delayed, or blocked. But I must repeat, it can only reach you once you fully let go. You may feel scared right now. You may wonder, but God, what if I walk away and I'm left with nothing? But I promise you this, you are walking toward more, not away from it. What you're releasing is only what was draining you. What I'm giving you is what will sustain you. And it's already in motion. In the next 7 days, child, 3 signs will appear, not because you begged, but because you obeyed. These signs are not small. They're supernatural confirmations that you made the right decision. Watch for them. And when they happen, fall to your knees in praise. Because you'll know, my God truly saw everything, and He kept His promise. Sign 1 *, someone unexpected will step in to support you, emotionally, spiritually, or even financially. It will come without you asking. It will be pure. It will feel like a healing balm on a deep, invisible wound. That's not coincidence, that's restoration. Sign 2 *, the moment you release the wrong person, the weight on your heart will lift instantly. You'll feel it physically, like something heavy just vanished from your chest. That is spiritual confirmation. That's me unclogging your path. That's me removing resistance so your spirit can breathe again. Sign 3 *, you will hear something, a sentence, a dream, a message, or a stranger's voice, that directly echoes what I told you here. It will send chills through your soul. You'll stop in your tracks. You'll whisper, only God could have said that. That's how I speak. That's how I confirm. These 3 signs will arrive within 7 days, because I am a God of timing as much as I am a God of truth. But remember this too, my child, just because the blessing is near doesn't mean the battle won't try to whisper one last time. That person may reach out. The one I told you to let go of may suddenly act sweeter. That's the enemy's final attempt to keep you stuck in the loop. But I say this with love and fire, don't go back. Not even for a moment, ***. The enemy always knocks louder right before the miracle opens. The fake ones always return when they sense your spirit has been healed. Don't trade peace for patterns. Don't confuse familiarity with fate. You are not meant to return. You are meant to rise. And when you rise, my child, things will begin to unfold like a divine domino. The opportunities that were delayed will start to unlock. The right people will enter without confusion. The answers you've been praying for will flow like a river. And the heaviness that followed you for years will finally lift like fog at sunrise. I've been preparing something custom-made for your healing. A divine relationship that doesn't compete, but completes. A financial breakthrough that comes from places you forgot. A peace so unshakable that not even your past can disturb it again. This blessing I'm about to release, it's personal. It has your name on it. But I won't deliver it while your spirit is still holding hands with betrayal. So now, close that door. Block that number. Delete that thread. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Your only job is to obey. I'll handle the rest. I've watched you give so much love. I've seen you fight battles you never told anyone about. I've witnessed the tears you cried in silence. And now, I want to show you what it feels like to be fought for. Because I, the Lord your God, am fighting for you. The angels are not debating your value, they're defending it. Archangel Michael isn't just watching from heaven, he's standing at your side. You're not alone. You've never been. Even in the silence, I was speaking. Even in the confusion, I was rearranging. Even in the heartbreak, I was healing. I have not forgotten one detail of your suffering. And now I'm releasing a reward that will make every scar worth it. Let this be your declaration. I will not return to what God delivered me from. Say it again. Louder. I will not return to what God delivered me from. Because your future is not behind you. It's ahead, wrapped in favor, and waiting for your yes. In the hours ahead, rest. Breathe. Don't run to people. Run to me. Say this out loud: God, I trust your voice more than I trust my feelings. Let heaven hear it. Let hell tremble at it. Let your soul anchor in it. The next chapter of your life is not based on who stays. It's based on who you finally let go. Say, continue, when you are ready to hear the final part of this message, the exact prayer Archangel Michael is asking you to speak tonight before sleep, to seal this shift and invite divine protection over your next 7 days. Then close your eyes now, my beloved, and prepare your spirit, because the final part of this message is not a story, not a warning, not even just a promise, it is a divine instruction. It is the spoken prayer that will activate everything heaven is waiting to release in your life. You must say this prayer tonight, before you sleep, before you close your eyes, before tomorrow begins. You must speak it not with fear, but with fire in your soul. Because words carry weight. And this is not an ordinary night. This is a moment of spiritual transfer. A moment of holy alignment. The angels are listening. Archangel Michael is standing close, waiting for you to speak these words so he can move swiftly, without interference. So here it is, repeat it with your whole heart. God, I choose you first tonight. Not my emotions. Not my attachments. Not my fears. Not my memories. But you, ****. I surrender to your voice, even when it's hard. I release the grip of any person, habit, or lie that you didn't send. I ask you, Father, to break every soul tie that is not connected to your plan for me, ****. If I'm still holding on to what you've already rejected, take it from me gently. If I'm walking toward danger unknowingly, pull me back in your mercy. And if I've given my heart to someone who only meant to harm me, heal me so deeply that I never mistake that kind of pain for love again, ****. Tonight, I place my name in your book of protection. I call on Archangel Michael now. Michael, servant of the Most High, warrior of the heavens, I invite you to fight for me. To stand at the gates of my soul and allow in only what comes from God. To chase out every energy that was not born from love, light, and truth, ****. Place your sword between me and every disguised enemy. Let no word against me succeed. Let no weapon formed in darkness find me. Hide me in the light. Cloak my family in your wings, ****. God, I ask you to reveal what I need to see. Confirm the name of the one you're exposing. Open my eyes with grace, not grief. And when you show me the truth, give me the strength to walk away with peace, not pain, ****. I cancel every evil word spoken against me. I break every curse disguised as a compliment. I silence every voice that does not sound like yours, ****. In Jesus' name, I am protected. I am free. I am rising. I am walking into my next season clean, whole, and guarded by your heavenly host, ****. Let the next 7 days surprise me with peace, deliverance, healing, and breakthrough. Let the one who betrayed me feel the weight of conviction. Let the one who has loved me in secret finally come forward in truth, ****. I choose light. I choose clarity. I choose you. Amen. Now, breathe. That wasn't just a prayer, that was a declaration. A holy contract. And every time you speak it, the heavens respond. Tonight, as you sleep, things will shift. Conversations about you will be interrupted. Plans to harm you will be scattered. Spirits that tried to follow you will be silenced. And the person, yes, that person, will feel a wall rise between their intentions and your life. You've just sealed the doorway to your past. And now I can open the window to your future. And child, your future is bright. Brighter than what was taken from you. Brighter than what they tried to steal. Brighter than the pain that kept you second-guessing. Because when I rewrite a story, I don't just edit, I resurrect, and what I'm about to resurrect in your life will be loud. Visible. Public. Unshakable. So when the person who once underestimated you tries to come back, don't look back. Don't answer. Don't explain. Because by then, you'll be too far into your new beginning to even remember the way back to that old pain. You were born for more than survival. You were born for victory. You were born for love that doesn't confuse you. For peace that doesn't disappear. For friendships that don't compete with you. For opportunities that won't require you to shrink. And this is your moment. Today, the 1st of June, is the day the shift started. Write it down. Mark it. It's not just a date. It's a divine reset. The moment everything changed. And you, my child, were brave enough to open the message in time. Now rise. Trust what I've shown you. And prepare. Because the next 7 days will deliver what the last 7 years were preparing you for. The enemy is exposed. The name is confirmed. The past is closed. And your future is open, asterisk asterisk. I'm proud of you. Heaven is standing. The angels are moving. And I, your God, am not finished with you yet. Say, Amen, if you receive this. Say, ready, if you want tomorrow's message. Amen, my beloved. You've received the truth. You've spoken the prayer. You've opened your spirit to me fully, and that changes everything, but now, lean in one more time, because I want to tell you something soft and holy. Something most people rush past. Yes, the enemy is exposed. Yes, the person's name will be revealed. Yes, the betrayal ends here. But this isn't just about protection from harm. This is about healing something much deeper inside of you, the part of you that has secretly wondered if love, real love, still exists for you. You've been strong for so long. Brave for so long. Quietly surviving for so long. And in the middle of all that, a question has been growing inside your heart. God, will I ever feel safe with someone again? And my answer to you is, yes. Absolutely, yes, asterisk asterisk. I didn't create you to walk through life suspicious of every hand that reaches for you. I didn't design your soul just to detect danger. I gave you the gift of discernment so you can recognize safety when it finally arrives, and I promise you, someone is coming into your life soon who will not bring confusion, fear, or games. They will bring peace. They will bring quiet joy. And they will not force your spirit to shrink. This person I've chosen for you, they've been healing too. They've cried over mistakes they made, choices they regret, people they lost. But they have a pure heart. They've been tested by fire. They understand pain. And because of that, they'll understand you. You won't have to explain every scar. They'll notice it with kindness. You won't have to hide your silence. They'll hear your heart even when you say nothing. You won't have to perform, prove, or chase. Their love will stay when everything else feels unstable. This is what I've been preparing while you've been weeping over what was lost. This is why I had to pull you out of the trap quickly. This is why Archangel Michael rushed into your story today. Because you're about to walk into a sacred connection that cannot be contaminated by the old one you were trying to keep alive. Do you see it now? All those delays weren't punishment, they were protection. All those unanswered texts, closed doors, rejections, they were shields I placed around your destiny. Because I knew what was ahead. I knew what was waiting. I knew the blessing would only make sense once the battle was over. And it's almost over, child. You're one decision away. One sunrise away. One whisper from heaven away from seeing it all come together. But I need you to do something most people avoid. I need you to believe that you are worthy of ease. You've gotten used to struggle. You've gotten used to waiting for the next heartbreak. But I say, no more. No more expecting disaster. No more living in survival mode. From this day on, expect love. Expect help. Expect favor. Expect miracles. Because now that you've obeyed me, you've stepped into alignment. The frequency of your life has changed. What used to be delayed will now arrive faster. What used to confuse you will now be made plain. What used to make you anxious will now fall away without resistance. Let them wonder where your glow came from. Let them ask how you healed so quickly. Let them whisper. Let them guess. But know in your spirit, it was me. It was always me. The healing, the opening, the courage, that's what my presence feels like. That's what happens when a heart finally surrenders fully. That's what happens when you say, God, I trust you more than I trust what I see. Now listen closely, my child. Before this message ends, I want to give you one final confirmation that your obedience has been accepted. Tonight, when you close your eyes, you will feel a warmth around your shoulders. It will not be frightening. It will be light. Gentle. Like a hug from someone invisible. That is Archangel Michael confirming his presence. That is me saying, I've got you. And tomorrow morning, you will either hear or see something with the letter M. It may be a name, a sound, a location. It will catch your attention. And when it does, say softly in your heart, asterisk, thank you, God. I know that was you. Asterisk. That will be your sign that the shift is complete. That you're no longer under surveillance. That the person's grip on your destiny has been broken completely. And from there, watch what happens. People will start treating you differently, not because you changed, but because the atmosphere around you did. Strangers will show kindness. Doors you forgot about will suddenly open. The right person will notice you and mean it. You'll no longer be the version of you who settled. You'll be the version of you who knows their value. You'll walk lighter, speak with authority, and live like someone who finally knows, God was always on my side. Child, I'm proud of you. Truly. You made it. You listened. You opened this in time. That one act of obedience has changed the course of your life. And heaven is rejoicing. Right now. As you read this. So, rise tomorrow with a new voice inside you. Not the voice of fear. Not the voice of regret. But my voice. Saying. You are safe now. You are rising now. You are free now. And everything is about to change, forever. Say, yes, Lord, if you receive this completely in your heart. Say, next, if you're ready for the next divine message, because I already know what heaven wants to show you next, and it's something no one is expecting. Yes, Lord. You whispered it, or maybe you said it out loud. Either way, heaven heard it. And now, because your heart has opened wider than it's ever been, because your spirit has softened instead of shutting down, because you have chosen surrender instead of stubbornness, I'm giving you what I've been waiting so long to place in your hands, the next message that will unfold your future. But listen carefully. This next part is not just a continuation. It's a prophetic shift. It's a divine peek into what's already being written in your favor. Because what comes after exposure is elevation. What comes after letting go is receiving what's real. What comes after betrayal is alignment with your anointing. My child, you're about to walk into rooms that you once watched from the outside. You're about to be invited to tables you once felt too invisible for. You're about to receive words of confirmation from people who have no idea what you've been through, but they'll speak like they've known your story all along. That's not a coincidence. That's me speaking through them. And hear this, you will begin to glow, yes, visibly. Even people who don't believe in me will say, there's something different about you lately. That's what happens when my light takes over. That's what happens when Archangel Michael clears the path and my spirit fills the room. You've spent enough time dimming yourself for people who didn't understand you. Now, it's time to burn bright without apology. Because I didn't hide you to punish you. I hid you to prepare you. I didn't let you get overlooked because you weren't good enough. I let you stay unseen until the right eyes were watching. And guess what? They're watching now. The person I've chosen to walk with you in this next chapter, they're already sensing your name in their spirit. They may not fully understand it yet, but something about you will pull them in. Their soul will feel what yours has been praying for. Their heart will feel safe around you. Their voice will carry peace, not pressure. They won't just say, "I love you," they'll show it in every action. And most importantly, they'll love me too. Because two people can't walk in the same direction if they're listening to different voices. And child, they'll never make you feel like too much. Now let me tell you about the dream. Sometime in the next 3 nights, I will visit you in your sleep. It will not be long. It may only last 2 or 3 minutes. But it will carry a message that your spirit will not forget. It may show a door, a staircase, a road. Or you may see someone you once loved, or someone you've never seen before, speaking words you don't fully understand yet. But when you wake up, you'll feel like your soul was touched. Like something deep was confirmed. That's me, that's how I talk to the ones who are ready. When that dream happens, write it down. Even if it's strange. Even if it doesn't make sense. Because it will connect later. I promise you, it will all connect. You are not just healing from your past. You are stepping into your assignment. The one that was designed before you were ever born. The reason your spirit never felt at home in the crowd. The reason your heart broke so deeply. The reason the enemy tried to distract you with counterfeit love and false friendships. Because you are not average. You are not like them. You are marked. You are chosen. And you were called for such a time as this. That's why you couldn't settle. That's why you always felt something pulling you higher. That's why the betrayal didn't break you, because I made you stronger than you thought. You're not broken, child. You're becoming. Now I want to give you one final truth before this message ends. There is something you were born to create. A work. A project. A message. A gift that this world hasn't seen yet. And I will begin to stir it in your spirit now. It may start as a quiet idea. A sentence that repeats in your mind. A vision you can't explain. You'll feel drawn to certain things. You'll want to write, speak, sing, build, or teach. Pay attention. That is me unlocking your purpose. Because you didn't survive that pain for nothing. You didn't walk through the fire just to sit in silence. You didn't lose all that love just to live in fear. No. You survived so you could speak life to others. You were hurt so you could help heal. You were tested so you could carry truth. You were rejected so you could reach people who feel invisible. And now, the time has come. To rise. To glow. To walk with angels. To speak your truth. To never bow again to what broke you. I am walking with you. Michael is protecting you. Your spirit is free. And your next 7 days will be proof that I keep my promises. So don't just wait for confirmation. Start living like it's already done. Because in my eyes, it is. Say, "Show me, Lord, if you're ready for me to start revealing what's coming." Say, "Yes," if you accept your assignment. Say, "Next message," when your spirit is ready for what heaven is about to show you next, because this journey has only just begun. Then now, my beloved, say it aloud with conviction if you haven't yet. Show me, Lord. I am ready. Because I've waited for this moment with you for a long, long time. I've watched you stand on the edge of this decision for weeks, months, maybe even years. You've tried to fix people who didn't want to be fixed. You've tried to carry burdens that weren't even yours. You kept loving when you had no love left. And still, you never gave up. You never gave in. And now, I'm stepping in. Do you feel that stirring? That quiet flame inside your chest? That's not anxiety. That's your spirit coming alive. That's your soul beginning to believe again. And I want you to know something very important. Your story is not behind you. Your story is just beginning now, asterisk asterisk. The pain was real, yes. But so is your purpose. The silence was painful, yes. But so is the voice I'm unlocking in you. The betrayals nearly broke you, yes. But the blessing I'm about to place in your hands will restore everything you lost, and more. So many times, you asked me in prayer, God, where were you when they hurt me? Where were you when I cried and no one noticed? Where were you when I begged for help but felt alone? And today, I answer you with every ounce of divine love in me. I was there. I was right there, asterisk asterisk. I was the hand that kept you from completely collapsing. I was the whisper that made you open your eyes one more time. I was the unseen presence in the room when you said, I can't take it anymore. And though it seemed like I was silent, asterisk I was writing. I was preparing. I was waiting for the right time, asterisk. And child, this is the time. Now I will begin to show you why it didn't work out with the one you cried over. I will begin to reveal why I said no when you wanted me to say yes. I will begin to compensate you for every minute you were misunderstood. Because I don't just restore, I multiply. Every tear you cried in private, I count them like diamonds. Every goodbye that tore you apart, I turn into soil for your future. Every betrayal you endured, I turn into keys that open new doors. And these next few days, my child, you will begin to feel different. Not forced. Not pushed. Not dragged by the pain of your past. You will wake up lighter. You will speak with clarity. You will walk into places and feel peace again. And for the first time in a long time, you'll stop questioning your worth. Because I'm going to show you, through signs, through people, through moments, that you were always loved. That you were always protected. That you were never crazy, never too much, never too late. You've always been exactly who I made you to be. And now, the people, places, and blessings that match your healed spirit, will begin to find you. No more chasing. No more forcing. No more giving pieces of yourself to people who only wanted access but never wanted commitment. This time, you're going to be loved the way I love you. Completely. Gently. Freely. And child, listen, the person I've chosen for you? They're not like the ones before. They're not impressed by your talent. They're connected to your truth. They're not afraid of your past. They're prepared for your future. And they won't run when they see your heart. They'll stay. Because they were created to. And so, in this next season, I ask you for one thing. Stay close to me. Talk to me when you're excited. Talk to me when you're unsure. Talk to me before you talk to them. Because I won't just be your God in crisis. I want to be your God in peace. Let me walk with you when you're smiling, not just when you're sobbing. Let me dance with you when the music comes back into your life. Let me be there when the person finally says, I love you, and I mean it. Because I ordained that moment long before your heart ever broke. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too far behind. You are right on time. Right where you need to be. Right where the blessing can find you now. And I, your God, your Creator, your constant. I am not finished with you. So rise tomorrow not with fear, but with fire. Walk into the day like the angels are with you, because they are. Speak with confidence, not because you know what's next, but because you know who does. And you will see. In 7 days. Someone will tell you something that brings tears to your eyes. Not because it hurts. But because it heals. And you'll smile. And you'll look up. And you'll whisper. Now I understand, God. Now I understand why it had to happen this way. Say, next message, Lord, when you are ready for what I've already written for you. Because this story? Oh, child, it's just beginning.